Hi, Stephanie Lee here, and this is my reflection for assignment 2. My topic was using project-based learning to promote collaboration, and I was in the collaborative learning group. So here are a few things that I have learned about project-based learning. You really need to build an environment where it is easy to collaborate, whether that be group desks, larger desks, standing desks, just an easy environment where kids can get up and move around. It makes it easy to communicate with each other and it does promote collaboration. The other thing to mention is that students don't need to stay in one set group. They might start off working with a set of 3, maybe having the same research question, but throughout the process, they might get inspiration from someone across the room who's working on something different. It's okay to let them communicate with each other and get new information and learn from each other, even though their topics might be slightly different. And then the last thing that I want to mention about project-based learning is that it is a little bit different from traditional teaching. So you need to teach your students problem-solving techniques, setting up opportunities to go through conflict resolution, just to give them an opportunity to be with another group member who might have a different opinion and how to approach that and communicate effectively and appropriately. That might include giving them sentence starters or giving uh, giving group members feedback forms, very similar to what we do with the Oreo cookie forms. It's just a way for students to improve their communication. And then the last thing I want to mention, not really something I learned, but something that I, oops, that I came across through my research was the pen pal schools. It was a way to use project-based learning in your classroom and sign up for a project that another teacher signs their students up for. So your class can communicate with other students in a different class working on the same project. That is something that I found so interesting and I'm definitely going to use next year. And then my 2 takeaways that I want to talk about. One, definitely with this whole project, this group project especially, just be flexible and be positive. We started with a group member of, or a group of 3, and later on in the research process, we had another group member join, and we were able to just reassure each other that we were all on the right track and that we were doing a good job. So that definitely made it a little bit more pleasant to do this group project. The second thing I want to talk about is communication. We really did a good job communicating just with the technology that is available now. It made it easy to do a group project. But one thing that I think we could have improved upon was just setting expectations and defining our rules a little bit earlier on in the process. But putting it all together, this was something that I haven't done in any of the other classes. And I thought that it was overall, it ended really, our end product was great. So I started with an idea, then I found my group members with their research questions, and through the process of Google Hangouts and email and a shared Google Drive, our infographic and group portion of the project I thought was really nice, and it turned out better than I had hoped for. But the final thing that I want to mention is that even though I started just focusing on project-based learning, my group members had similar research questions that throughout their research process, I was able to get more information for my topic. So we were able to learn from each other. And I thought that was one of the best things that I learned from this whole process. Thanks.